The following program is a special presentation of the Big Ten Network, produced in association with Michigan State University.
Welcome to MSU Today. I'm Jim Peck. Here's what's coming. Ugh, eels.
One adult sea lamprey will kill an average of 40 pounds of fish in its lifetime.
Staying green.
This is about waste reduction and, the green initiative here on campus.
MSU fashion.
This class actually takes everything they've learned in the entire program, and we do the entire design process.
Le Gourmet.
It's kind of like our signature event for the School of Hospitality Business at Michigan State.
We are the only event like this.
This is the music building. We're going to show you around a little bit later. But right now, we're going to show you this nasty eel that's invading our waterways, and we'll show you how some MSU researchers are trying to get rid of them.
They're not from here. They're not supposed to be here. And I think it's very important to control something that could be so destructive.
One adult sea lamprey will kill an average of 40 pounds of fish in its lifetime.
The upper Great Lakes, they were invaded in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. And they came in through the shipping canals that bypassed Niagara Falls.
I'm researching with Nick Johnson on sea lamprey pheromone research.
Going to state for 6 years, getting my master's and PhD, it's great that you can take something that's been developed at Michigan State and apply it to a major problem like sea lampreys in the Great Lakes. Basically, on a given day, we go to the river.
Okay, 1.75.
1.75?
Mm-hmm. And we measure how much water is moving through the river.
0.70 meters per second. Then my assistant, Nicole, will go and prepare the vials of pheromone for each given night for the next 3 or 4 days.
And it's plugged into a data sheet to determine how much pheromone we need to pump for one evening. We'll pump anywhere from approximately 1 milliliter all the way up to around 10 milliliters. The first thing that I'm going to enter is how much water is moving through the river.
And then we'll set up a simple pumping system that will pump the pheromone into the trap.
It doesn't take very much pheromone for the lamprey to be able to detect it. If you're interested in fishing for any of those larger fish species, then you should be at least educated about the effects of sea lamprey.
So right now in Michigan, we're pumping the pheromone 3-kpzs into 10 streams. That's an abbreviation for 3-ketopetramyzinol sulfate. Some people have called it a love potion, but I mainly call it 3-kpzs. Because we kill them. It's not a love potion, it's a death potion.
It attaches onto, a fish, the suction cup mouth, and then there it will suck the bodily fluids out of the fish and kill it.
When the lamprey are out in the lakes, they are parasitizing fish like lake trout.
We're trapping thousands and thousands of lamprey out of these rivers. I mean, if you just do the math, that's a lot of dead fish.
We actually monitor our application to the stream by taking water samples, and those water samples then we ship back to Michigan State, and in the lab of Wei Ming we analyze those and we're able to detect the pheromone we add to the stream using some pretty cool chemistry techniques down there.
Our lab has been devoted to finding a new method to control the sea lamprey, that is to use pheromones that we believe are highly potent and highly specific.
The research in Wei Ming's lab started the development of identifying the pheromone, synthesizing it, and characterizing it, and now we're going to hopefully see it being used to control lampreys in one of the coolest, I think, lake systems in the world, where you have a very diverse fishery. When you look at how many fish a lamprey kills and how many fish humans kill, in Lake Superior, lampreys still kill twice as many fish as humans. The idea was to diversify the control technique and also to explore environmentally benign and cheap alternatives. In our design, we have 2 traps at each stream, and one trap is baited and the other isn't. And looking at the preliminary results, it looks like the baited trap that has pheromone is catching about 50% more than the trap that's not baited, which could be a major help to the control program.
The data that we've seen so far, it looks like we're definitely making an impact on the amount of lamprey that we're catching. I think this project's really important because it has a lot of potential. We're early in, but this could be something that really helps control sea lamprey in the Great Lakes.
Doesn't it seem like just about everybody is trying to be green these days? Well, here on campus, it means more than just separating the paper from the plastic and the glass and all that.
We are at the MSU Surplus Store and Recycling Center. We sell items that come from MSU.
Once the cardboard has been sorted, we have a clean sort. This is about waste reduction and, the green initiative here on campus.
Sure, it's just another story about recycling. Or is it? This newly completed building houses the MSU Surplus and Recycling Center. With tire art on the wall, solar panels on the roof, and huge water tanks to hold rainwater for the building's use, this structure that houses green ideas was built with those same principles in mind.
Oh, the new facility. It's been a long time in coming.
This building is awesome.
It's going to allow us to go to the next level.
The rain gardens out front.
We have room for growth.
We have porous pavement out there. There's no runoff, so that's one of the green aspects of it. Every step along the way, they've just planned for these things.
But no matter how pretty and functional it is on the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts.
This is a state-of-the-art recycling facility. I don't think that there's a university in the Big Ten that has this kind of operation.
A recycling center is something you might expect to find in a city or something.
I'll just walk you through the whole process.
This one is right here on campus.
What we're looking at here is a load that came from one of the resident halls.
You never realize how much waste we get rid of until you visit a facility like this.
On the end here is what we call our negative sort, the material that we're getting ready to bale.
Recycling here on campus, we bale the material after it's sorted here in the facility, and then we ship it out to various vendors to recoup funds for the university.
But not all the waste is destined for these bales, headed out for processing. One person's waste can be another person's treasure.
Anything that's been purchased with MSU funds comes to us and we find a home for it. Our first goal is to put it back onto campus before we sell it to the public.
Ever want to own a truck bed? A radio board? What is that thing?
This is a crane hoist. It's for our company out in Nevada. Oh, stop.
Well, you can buy it right here.
If you think of MSU as a small city, we get in whatever a small city can no longer use, need, or want. They have everything from the farms, from the labs, to restaurants, the dorms. It really is a city in itself.
The Surplus Store is the place to come when you need a
bear rug, a Civil War sword, train seats out of an old train car, an antique dentist chair. It's just a little bit of everything.
Size 18. Pontoons.
That's what keeps it fun and exciting.
My dad played in that 1938 Orange Bowl.
Really? They're 150 each.
We have a very unique customer base.
Repurposing unwanted items to other university departments and to the public is one way for these items to continue their lives.
Each material brings a different dollar amount in value. You can't just bale everything together.
For one-time use items like paper, plastic, and cardboard, they get processed on site and shipped out to be reused again.
We're hoping that will provide revenue not only to operate the facility, but also pay back the cost of building.
So the building built for recycling, built with recycled materials, will pay for itself by selling recycled material. That's sustainability. And that's part of what being Spartan Green means.
It's the right thing to do, it's the green thing to do, and it's financially a smart thing to do.
If you dream of seeing your clothing designs up on the catwalk, that dream can come true at MSU. We take you to Fashion Week, where the hard work of some student designers is set to music and ready for its close-up.
Design is what I want to do, like strictly actual design.
I love creating looks and ideas and putting things together.
For students, fashion design, I think there's a lot of aspects. For students, some of it is where they want to become involved in the actual process, where they want to design themselves. So in that case, they would go through the entire process. They would start out with inspiration, they would create some garments. After they sketch, They go on to make a pattern to actually create that garment. Then they go on to the construction process with fitting that goes with it.
Yeah, look over your right shoulder.
I really like to drape too on the form. I like to see how the fabric falls. When you drape something, it's just much more creative than you could possibly imagine than just on flat paper, because fabric does different things.
Yeah, oh, I like that, just stay like that.
Some of them are more interested in the two-dimensional aspect.
I applied to Michigan State for a degree in studio art, but as soon as I got here, I was like, what am I going to do with that? It sounds fun, sounds exciting, you're going for your passion, so I decided that fashion would be a better route for me to, more marketable. It's art that you can actually sell.
1, 2, 3.
This class actually takes everything they've learned in the entire program, and we do the entire design process. So we pick some retail stores in the area.
Our class was Banana Republic, so that was what was difficult, that was the challenge, was you can't just design whatever you want, you have to design for what that image is.
They have to do research, and they have to figure out what the target market for that store is.
We came up with different design boards in the beginning and presented them to Banana Republic.
When they feel like they have obtained what they feel like that target market really is, they work in groups and they design 3 collections for the store.
They chose one of the 3 that they wanted us to go forward with.
And I think the other part of the feedback that's really good for them is they love along the way to just design what inspires them. This way they have a contained target market. They have someone else that comes in and says, no, this collection will work in my store, this collection won't work in my store. And that's what I'm trying to do for them, is give them a real world situation so that when they go out, they've sort of experienced it one time straight through.
It's a very, very good subject to design for, because most jobs, even though I want to work in high-end fancy clothing, most jobs in the fashion industry is in mass market. It's working for Target, for Banana Republic, for Express, and stores like that.
We do this project every year, and it culminates in what we call Fashion Week. This is where the fun starts. This is our first event for Fashion Week. So the senior fashion show happens on Wednesday of Fashion Week, and that's where they present the garments from this class.
So without further ado, we're going to get things started, and we'll start with our first section of our ATD 425 class. So let's do the music.
The lines, I think, will translate well to our clientele.
Saturday is the big SUToday fashion show, which is our annual extravaganza. That's where they get to do all personal taste.
Oh, Saturday's a big day.
I can't wait until it's over with.
Today's Fashion SUToday show, and I'm a little nervous.
The sky's the limit for what they do on Saturday night.
So we are practicing the walk. Hopefully no one falls on the floor.
You're nervous? I'm actually kind of scared my shoes are going to fall off.
idea what's going on.
We're scared we're going to fall.
I'm excited, but it's definitely, the hair, the makeup, making sure everything fits, last minute alterations, and crossing your fingers everything goes well.
After everything that you've done, you get to see the final garments be on a runway.
It's so interesting to see everybody's inspirations and everyone's different collections. They're all so unique.
Especially at a student level, because your garments are up there, so you're even more excited to see somebody wear your garments and walk down the runway and see all your classmates and their garments and all the hard work. So it's a different type of excitement.
This way they're able to show the community what they do. Some students even bring teachers they had in high school to the fashion show. They want to say, look, this is where I've come. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I've produced while I've been here at Michigan State.
I'm excited for my family to see everything that I've been doing all year.
I think my joy is the joy that they feel when they see their design come through. I feel it with them. Of course, I'm excited to see what they produce, but what's important to me is the excitement that they feel and watching them feel successful. That's what means a lot to me.
I feel really great. I'm excited because I've worked really hard, and I think it feels really good to win something and be proud of what we did.
Everybody super enjoyed it. They loved seeing their kids up there. They loved every aspect of it. I thought it was one of the best shows we've ever had. And I even enjoyed modeling.
If you like food, Les Gourmet is the annual Don't Miss event. It's when the students from the School of Hospitality Business throw a big party to show off what they've learned. And sometimes throwing a big party means adapting to the big game.
We spend hours and hours and hours on this. We put so much work into it, and we want it to turn out well.
It's a great learning experience for us, and it's a great way to show off our abilities and our talents.
It is unique to MSU.
It's kind of like our signature event for the School of Hospitality Business at Michigan State.
We are the only event like this that is completely student-ran.
It's, a way to close the year strong. We've been working on this for a year, and it's a very big thing for a lot of the students here and a lot of the faculty.
You can explain to somebody, okay, it's a 5-course wine dinner, wine with every course, we have a beautiful reception, but until you're really there, you don't understand.
Everybody in their places, please, and we're gonna open the doors. I'm very excited.
Basically throughout the week we've had student volunteers come in and prep for tonight. Today students downstairs that are interested in the culinary aspect of the industry are doing fruit carvings, are working side by side with our team of celebrity chefs.
I know, right?
As far as the front of house is concerned, we have had students up ironing linens, arranging flowers, doing the place settings, learning the serving aspect.
Are you looking for something to do?
And then now we just had a new team come in, and they're really prepping for the presentation and guest interaction.
Just want to stress it again, have fun. This is nothing to be stressed out about. You're not going to get fired.
Le Gourmet, just what it is.
Sorry.
We started 58 years ago as a simple dinner buffet.
It's just a grand dinner.
And now it's evolved into a champagne reception, 5-course meal, black tie suggested experience.
All the students are excited about it. The faculty is excited about it.
Faculty, staff, industry leaders will all be coming to the dinner tonight. We've been working on this for about 8 months now, and to see it all come together all in one big event in one night is really a pretty incredible thing.
These are the experiences that prepare you for the real world and what life's really like out there.
I would say it's an out-of-body experience.
And it's going to be really great. It's exciting.
I'm one of the directors of marketing. We've been doing a lot of work as far as designing the correspondence between Le Gourmet and all of the guests. Just a big process. So a lot of our work as a marketing team has been done prior to today. My program's on the table and I'm all set.
We've got all sorts of guest chefs from all over.
I have not had a year yet that any of the students did not excel at what they were doing.
This is a place for them to pursue their aspirations, to reach their goals, to participate at a high level.
I'm here. I just love teaching it.
They love what they're doing. They're enjoying being part of this process.
And plus then I learn too. There's some techniques here I've never really learned how to do, and so I'm learning too. So it's a great process.
It's all about having fun and experiencing, and that's what I should give them. I should, with my experience, I should give that back to them.
It's more of a learning experience than anything for the students involved. It gives them a great opportunity, and it really does help.
I am hopefully the man with the plan. Myself and my co-director are the go-to chefs, if you will.
We run all the kitchen operations for this event. I'll be being the screen between front of house and back of house for timing of courses and timing of plating.
Basically, the students conduct everything.
Are you writing this down, Spencer?
There's always something that goes wrong. You try to plan for everything, but there's always something.
I mean, we're all so pumped, that we're going to the Final Four. I think it's so awesome. Yeah, Final Four, but we're like, Le Gourmet is next week too.
Brought a bit of a challenge. We've had a couple issues with getting volunteers, obviously, because everybody wants to go to and watch the game.
We have 2 big screens up in the dinner and 1 in the reception.
I think without having it, our numbers in attendance probably would have dropped as well.
And I want to see the game too, so I'm like, we have to put the screens up. And who knows, maybe there will be people standing on the tables and jumping out of their chairs. But we're definitely going to be cheering for the Spartans the whole way.
Le Gourmet is designed to present you with the challenges that you don't get from a homework assignment.
Everything's going great. Entertainment's awesome. State won. Guests are having a blast. I couldn't be happier.
It's been incredible. It's been just a fantastic night.
The school prides itself on hands-on learning, and that's what it is. So it's practical, useful, and it'll separate me from someone else saying that I've had the experience.
One of our guests said, "This is the best Le Gourmet ever." So that's very exciting. And she was on the phone outside the restroom.
You know, you're eating, but you also get great entertainment, a Spartan basketball game, and just a night full of adventure and fun.
The music building stands as an example of a noble idea that the arts should be part of people's lives. That was one of the goals of the WPA, or Works Projects Administration, a New Deal agency designed to help put people to work and lift them from the Depression. This building was built as part of that effort. Here on campus, the goal of connecting people to the arts is still alive in the 1940 building sitting right on Circle Drive. These days, it's home to all sorts of music. You'll find symbols of performance and dance in limestone relief on the entrance. In the courtyard, an eternal performance. It's Samuel Cashwan's 3 musicians, a bassist, drummer, and sax player, will forever jam, no matter the weather. I'm Jim Peck. Thanks for watching. For more on MSU Today, go to the website.